Oh my god. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's the driver right there. The guy went straight to the light.
Lost them on.
It won't, it's stuck in here.
You can cut it off though?
Yeah.
This guy was in the car right here.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah.
You hurt?
No, I'm fine.
Alright, sit in your car.
Okay. Oh my god. Tom, someone ran a red light and just hit my car. Right. The firehouse. I have it on the camera. There's a cop here already.
What about assist? You could do that?
Yeah, the other guy's not hurt, but the car flipped.
Alright, boss. We're gonna try to take your car and get you over
Okay.
that way. It's
Hold on one
in that
sec.
parking lot.
Okay, I'm putting you on speaker. They want me to move my car. Oh. I got it, thank you. I'm on Rose Avenue. I'm right over there.
No problem.
God damn it! Oh my god. What?
Yeah, I want to know if the car will return.
The other guy's car returned, not mine. My car is fine. Rose and 112. Rose and 112. Hold on one sec. I'm gonna see if I can get the video.
Yeah, if you can pull it up, that's a home run to, substantiates that the light was red for them.
It's gonna suck because I do my own insurance. They're gonna kill me. Hold on one second. I'll call you back.
Don't worry about that, bud. Don't worry about that right now.
Oh my god. Hold on.
Can you actually like unplug that, or is it has to be?
It has to be plugged in. So now that the video is over, I just want to talk about what happened that day, how I feel about the incident, and just kind of give you my backstory to it. So for starters, as you can probably tell, I am not as, I guess, joyful and outgoing as usual. I'm still in shock rewatching this video. As you can probably hear in my voice, I'm shaking a little bit. It's definitely a day I don't like to remember. This, I want to be a learning experience for everybody. And just definitely count your blessings. I'm so grateful to be here today and to have walked away from this accident, and for the other individuals involved to have walked away from this accident. We all made it out okay. We're all okay now. And I'll jump right into this. So, When this accident happened, I was probably driving for a very short amount of time, maybe 8 months at the time. I don't know. I'll try to put that right here. But I was driving for a very short amount of time, like experience wise. And this was a Sunday afternoon. I remember because I just came home from church. I was actually driving to the firehouse where my dad, Tom, was dispatching for the day. I was driving just to say hello to him and I was going to get him a coffee like I do every Sunday. And this was probably 5 minutes from my house, maybe less than 2 miles. I actually worked on this road at a grocery store. I worked there for over a year and a half, so I was very familiar with the area. And as many of you know, I was a volunteer firefighter in this district, so I knew all the roads very well. I was very familiar, I'll say again, with the surroundings. And how this day went, I just remember I was sitting in my car. As you heard, I was listening to the new Post Malone album at the time. The light turned green. I remembered looking left and right. I saw a Tahoe on my left. That will come into play later. And I was driving across, and this Chevy Trax hit my car. They hit the front fender and went up, flipped, and then landed back on all fours. My car shifted like this. And like the biggest thing with that Chevy Tahoe or whatever that white SUV was, because it was there, I never saw the lady coming. I never really had any time to react. As soon as she came into my frame, I just jammed on the brakes and I heard that beep that you hear in the video. She just went like beep because I was coming. And due to that car in that left lane, it just came out of nowhere. And I feel like that's what kind of set me off even more in a sense of just being utterly taken by surprise. And then I was shocked. I I didn't really know what happened when she first hit me and I saw the smoke coming from my car. I just sat there like for a moment, just kind of looking forwards, kind of looking around. And then I remember unbuckling my seatbelt and darting over to the lady's car and talking to them in the car. As you saw, I kind of crunched over and I remember talking through the little window in her by the A pillar. It was, if you think of like a Toyota Prius, you know how they have the little tiny window and then the main window, that little tiny window cracked. And I was talking to them through the window, and I just remember saying, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I heard them respond back, and then I kind of was just in shock, like that it was all setting in. And then I just remember walking back to my car, and then that's when I called my dad, Tom, and he was with my sister, Carrie, and they were both at the firehouse. And I just was talking to them on the phone about the situation, and then so many things were happening, so many people were coming up to me, and I was just in shock. And then I get back in my car. I remember starting it, driving it over to the curb where everything pretty much just died on it. All the coolant leaked out. There was oil leaking from it. The front tire actually wasn't attached to my car, so I was dragging the front driver's side, so the front left tire across the road as I was going up on the curb. And then I just remember being on the phone with them again and getting the police the dash cam footage. I was pulling it off of my dashboard and trying to show them the clip on the scene. So that's just my initial kind of reactions and memories. And one thing I also want to add is this was my other sister's 21st birthday. So my mom actually drove 8 hours from my house up to upstate New York and was surprising my older sister, Alyssa Marie, for her 21st birthday. And I remembered right after this car accident, that's when she found out. I guess that like soon as she pulled into the parking lot to go see my sister, that's when she found out about my accident. And then, like, I remember when I was talking to my mom, her just saying that it kind of everything happens in threes. This month, anyway, or the month that this all happened, I remember the first week, a lady backed into the rear quarter panel of the Audi, and then they had to get that fixed. And then 2 weeks after that, when I was in the parking lot of our local grocery store, a Jeep Wrangler hit the front of the car and the bumper clips got all ripped off. So I had to bring it up on Rhino ramps, fix the bumper, pop that back in. Fender and just a hair, not too crazy, but didn't really hit this guy. Looks like they might have tapped it right there. I was able to pop in the other side. and then this happened, and it was like the third thing. And I just remember just hearing like my mom on the phone and how nervous she was. And after I remember I showed her the video over like FaceTime while I was on the phone with her, and she saw the whole accident and was just mortified. And I think also at that time, I remember I was in the firehouse and I was with my dad, Tom, and my sister, Carrie, and with the EMS personnel who were looking at me. And I still was just in utter belief or like I couldn't believe that that just happened. And yeah. And I'll just say again, I'm sorry. I know this video is all over the place. All the emotions are kind of coming back to me now that I'm looking at the footage right now, and just thinking about how everything went down. And I just want to say again, I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed to be here. And please just take it slow, drive carefully, and count your blessings. So now in this next clip, I'm just kind of walk around a little bit on Google Maps, just show you the intersection, give you more details, and then I'll probably talk more again after that. So now here, everybody, I just want to bring you back to the intersection. So you could see there are two lanes that were turning left and there was one going straight. So I was in this right lane here going straight across, and then the woman who hit me was coming here from the left. So as you move up in the intersection, you could see the two lanes that were turning left here. So I remember that there was a white Tahoe on my left, or a Suburban, and I was here in the Audi. So I was driving across this way, the Suburban was going, I remember them braking, and then the lady hitting me. So I never saw her coming, I didn't know that she was coming to hit me, and I just wanted to play that out here a little bit just so you could see. And then another big thing I want you to see is you could see here, this is a 2-lane road, and then this is a 2-lane road that merges into one. And then you can see down here that there is another traffic light at this end. And what happened was, or what happens a lot of times at this intersection, is people overlook this traffic light and they're looking for this traffic light, which is a more busy road. And she sped up to try to make that traffic light because it turned yellow, or was probably turning yellow, didn't see that this one turned red, and then that's how she hit me when my light turned green and I went across. So as you guys just saw from me kind of walking around a little bit on Google Maps with you, the intersection, how all the lanes worked, you can see how the mistake could have happened. Those intersections are very, very close to each other. The one where I was on at Rose Avenue, and then the next intersection over at 112 and 347. And since my accident, there has been other ones at this intersection, so I don't know if anything will change in the future. So now that I guess you guys understand the full story, there's a lot of dashcam footage that I did not post with this video. I did not feel comfortable posting with it. As you probably hear that I'm not cheerful at all. I'm very upset. I'm very angry. I'm distraught. I was at a loss for words. I didn't know what was going to happen. I was nervous about my insurance company. I thought my rates were going to go through the roof. I was nervous about the other individuals because even though they were talking that they were okay at the time, I didn't know. And I have other footage on my computer. I remember calling one of my good friends, and I just was crying. I just was crying and screaming and just like just like I was so distraught. I don't think I've ever felt such a way like I did. I can still remember the smells and how just everything felt and how my body felt after. I remember going back to school 2 or 3 days after and having to go home because I was just so sore and just in so much pain. And again, I just want to reiterate, be careful, take it slow. I would definitely 100% recommend getting a dash cam at the time. I just got my license. I just finished driver's ed not too long beforehand. This was my first car, and due to the dash cam, my insurance and the other insurance company and everything was able to be settled very quickly because you weren't able to kind of fight the video evidence in a sense. And yeah, I promised that I would talk about this when I got to 100 subscribers, so I want to say thank you again for everybody for all the support and for all the kind of encouragement over the years. Many of you know me when I had this car and through all my other cars that I've had since then. And I, I'm just gonna end the video here. So I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you learned something from this and learn to just take a minute, appreciate what you have, appreciate the ones around you. God bless you all. Have a good night. And if you're interested in seeing other automotive content like this that will hopefully be more happier in the future, I don't like making these videos, please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. But I just want to reiterate again, this is why when the light turns green, you don't jump it, you don't go really quick, you make sure you look left and right before you proceed, because if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be here today. I know this video's a little bit all over the place. I wanted to just express again, I'm so grateful that she hit my front fender and went up in the way she did, because this car was a 2003 Audi Allroad. Some of you may know it if you went to high school with me. This was my first car. I loved it. And I was very fortunate, again, that she hit that part of my car, because this car didn't have side airbags. So if she would have hit me, like if I would have pulled out quicker when that light turned green, and if she would have hit me on my driver's side door, I may not be here talking to you today. And just to kind of think about that still gives me chills. It still kind of scares me to my core, just to know that something as simple as this in a way could end somebody's life. And it could have ended my life. So just be careful when you're out there. And I really hope that all of my videos have inspired you to take a second look and just to make sure to think before you act, and think before you decide to drive aggressively or do something which you might not be able to take back. And again, I'm not sure if I said this already, I want to say thank you to all the bystanders and all the first responders, all the police officers, firefighters, EMTs, everybody who was there right away and who helped myself out and everybody else in the situation, and just for all of the support. So, thank you. So I'm in Mom's truck right now. It's May 1st, and I just stopped. This was where the Audi was parked. You can see that's the speedy dry on the ground from the car. And this was the intersection. Gonna lock this up. I'm gonna do this quick, but I wanna see if I can find my grills, or just see if there's anything left. You can see that's where the car spun around. Right there, the skid marks. And that's part of their car. I think that's it. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I guess there's nothing. Damn. Crazy, crazy, crazy. It's weird coming back. It's weird driving again. Like, I mean, I wish I had Jennifer so bad. I love that car. But even just coming back here. Like now, for other people, they'll just be like, oh, is this anything? Nope, I don't know what that is. For other people, they'll be like, oh, it's just a regular street. For me, it's where I totally wanted to just add this in. I don't know if you could see how red my chest is. It's just from like editing this video and just thinking about everything that happened. So, I mean everything I say. I mean when I say to slow down and to be careful and to count your blessings. So, have a good night, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh my gosh, this is great! Gosh, Jenny is back. Here we go. look good in an Audi.
Yeah.